Artificial intelligence companies, including OpenAI and Anthropic, could, within 6 months, roll out advanced models capable of finding software vulnerabilities at scale, sharply lowering the barrier for sophisticated cyber attacks. That came from CEO Nikesh Arora, and that was one of his warnings. Now, the one thing I will say here, just playing devil's advocate, one of the things we've said about cybersecurity is that they always seem to be ahead, right? And you could have this really great patch and this really great product, and then all of a sudden, one day, some group of hackers figures out an exploit, and your patch or your product is now worthless or demonstrably worth less because it's exploitable. So this is always a cat and mouse game, and that has impacts on some of these stocks. So let's not lose that. But right now, we're talking about AI here can really kind of help lower that barrier and perhaps make that more common. Again, don't want to scare everybody, but just something to consider here. In a blog post published on Monday, Aurora said these AI models would be easily accessible to anyone possessing a credit card and a computer, thereby enabling even a single malicious actor to carry out campaigns that previously required entire teams. The cybersecurity firm's top boss said that companies' heavy reliance on multiple vendors and aging open source dependencies create a large attack surface, with new AI models increasingly adept at uncovering overlooked vulnerabilities, something that these companies have been afraid of for a long time. AI-powered attacks could go from a breach of data theft in just 25 minutes, while most firms take days to detect intrusions, stressing that no company, including AI data centers, is immune. That's the key takeaway. However, Aurora also sees potential for these models to be part of the defense. Quote, "The strategy is clear. We must fight AI with AI," end quote. He emphasized the need for AI labs to release these capabilities responsibly and for defenders to swiftly leverage these capabilities. Quote, "The stakes are high." He goes on to say, "The window to act is open, and we need to act swiftly with intent together," end quote. Aurora's comments follow a recent downturn in cybersecurity stocks after an inadvertent data exposure by AI startup Anthropic on Friday. The data leak has revealed details about an unreleased model called Claude Mythos, which was described as a step change in capabilities. Despite the sector's rebound on Monday, stocks such as SentinelOne, ticker S, were down over 11% in the past week, while CrowdStrike declined 7.23%. Palo Alto fell 4.76% during the same period. However, it rose nearly 5% on Monday as SEC filings indicated that Aurora made his first share repurchase since 2019. The purchase totaled 68,085 shares and was worth nearly $10 million. Over the past year, Palo Alto has accelerated investments in cybersecurity and AI, highlighted by the acquisition of Israeli cybersecurity firm CyberArk and the $3.3 billion purchase of Chronosphere, alongside new automation tools. So I say all of this to ask the group here, who likes cybersecurity stocks? Do you like them more after some of their recent pullbacks? Does AI maybe make this story more appealing? You'll have to let me know here. The man saying, or actually theme, excuse me, you don't need AI to find security exploits. Software has been finding these problems for years. So I guess my only question is, would AI maybe help finding these problems faster, or perhaps before they become bigger problems? You're absolutely right on what you're saying. The reason these cybersecurity firms have businesses is because they've been doing exactly that. So maybe you're onto something, that they don't necessarily need AI. You know what would be the ultimate ironic thing? If humans were able to kind of discern or figure out some of these cyber attacks better than the AI. Not saying that's going to happen, but that certainly would be interesting.